Hello there Tacticians, my name is Counterfeit and today we're going to be looking back at the first ever EMEA Tacticians Cup event, celebrating an incredible weekend of TFT. Coming into the event, France was, as expected, the most represented, but this time Poland joined France, DACH and Turkey as the big four regions in this event. When the dust settled after 6 games, we had a mix of new and old near the top, with relative unknown Spain's Hickey finishing ahead of some very familiar faces in current EMEA champion Tactician, alongside Volta and more incredible veteran names like Humish, aka Lalana, and Dasik all finishing highly as well. Day 2 was a rise of dark players, with Wet Jungler and Ixla grabbing both top spots for the region and Sologasang finishing well, with high rollers Aaliyah, Lusha and Kevin Parker all squeaking through to Day 3. French players still occupied all parts of the scoreboard, but while the Polish players started to drop away, a solid amount of their big hitters still remained in play. Rocketing into Day 3, France was the most represented, but German and Polish players especially. But multiple German and Polish players all looked like they could be headed for huge finishes. Coming out of round 5 of 7, we already had our 3 frontrunners in Etre and Farm, Sologasang and Tactician. Etre had gotten close to a cup win last season, Tactician was looking to join Sasa as the second ever 2-time cup champion, and Sologasang was looking for the tournament win that had eluded him for his entire competitive career. All the stops were pulled out in Game 6, including an astounding 3-star smaller from Double 61, knowing that only the top 8 would get to compete in the final game. Loading into the final all-deciding game, Tactician was leading the pack, but only by a single point, with 6 out of our 8 final players having a very good chance to win it all. Ultimately, the 2 Polish players would contest each other for the all-powerful Vega comp and take each other out, finishing 7th and 8th and opening up the field. With so many mighty names remaining, it seemed almost certain Sologasang would finally be the one to get his moment in the sun, but it was Etre and Farm with a golden quest and a Briar in a trench coat who'd swoop in and take the win, cementing Etre's first ever tournament victory ahead of an incredibly stacked field of massive EMEA names, etching his name into the annals of EMEA history as our first ever EMEA Tacticians Cup winner. What an event this was, and it was only the start of the season. We have 2 more Tacticians Cups to come before the first ever EMEA Golden Spatula event, so get yourself to your local TFT regional competition, grind that ladder, and prepare yourselves for the trials yet to come. Do make sure you come back and join us on the 20th of September at 1600 CEST for the second Tacticians Cup event on the road to the first ever EMEA Golden Spatula.